Ghana man we na problem recycle say dey be ensure ya no dey plotting batch ya you betumi asan dey fan fidi na ya nam so dey before how to say I don't remember so na and Miss Rose Sophie our free Germany man Asia na one presbyterian asafo no and e kwa ko say dey be Ghana ya plotting batch ya plastics ayi waste you betumi akwa body nyina no na omodi afa fidi no omodi aboa say dey be enema ebetumi akonkan na aboa ama bibia akoyi yane Miss Rose Sophie orike ehwe won wa kyerɛ sɛ sia mo to na mo a mo bi recycling plant ɛwɔ sunyane ɛne ti pepe no omo pese school fo nkora no sɛ wura ba o kɔkɔ body nyina no na o ma ba befa ɛwɔ presbyterian mission house ɛwɔ bransa na o fa o de gbɛkɔ machine mu na o de pa ko wa sɛ de ya recycle no ebetumi adandan saa ne ma nyina ani ti ye bo wode ɛne Mami Rose Asia na yentie se mo chicheche mu fa me ya wo what about this idea this whole thing?
So at home I'm studying architecture with focus on sustainability, and the reason I came here is actually to study about how we can use the recycling material to build houses. First we have to work with the recycling station so we can do the research. So already when I was walking around I see a lot of plastic waste, so I think it's an important thing to do something about it.
So why are you targeting students for now? Why students, not the general public?
Because I think the students are the future, so if the kids will remember, they will tell their kids, they will tell the people around them, and they will do the best work that is possible.
So what is the target so far? What is the target so far?
So the main target is just that everyone is aware about recycling and aware that the plastic waste is a problem, that they try to separate their plastic waste, so instead of throwing it on the floor, we can do something.
So how far has it gone? As you're going around, how have they accepted it?
Well, it's just my first week to go into schools and tell them, but I already see, because I'm working at the recycling station as well, I already see a lot of progress. Since the last 2 months, we already recycled more than 2 tons of plastic, so that is a lot of plastic, and also the people come, when I work at the recycling station, a lot of people come there and bring their plastic waste right there, so that is already increasing.
So to the nation, what will you tell us for what you've seen so far? Are we going with the recycling, or is something that we are not doing well with?
Oh, well, I think it is a small start, but the important thing is that there is a start, so I'm already really proud what we've accomplished so far, but I also think there's more opportunities that can be done, so it is something we need to work on, but the start is already good.
Thank you very much.
Udi team neni ema mama ni efu fon kura hyehyia ye echeche na ni so de ko no fa so a obesi abo abo ne ma no mo di abo ma di abo ntan ene osofo William for rapia so e twe mu komo e ma ni chiri
this initiative about it's an initiative from Restaurant Church of Ghana, which the idea was born by the General Assembly, but it is being done on pilot basis. So it is branch of Presbytery that has taken the first part of it.
So how far is it going? As you're going, what is the feedback?
Because the plans have been established for about 3 months ago, and the purpose of this plant is to correct waste products. We need more materials for that. That is why we have taken it upon ourselves to go around to inform the schools and those concerned.
Can you assure us that after collection, the company will be coming for it? Because we don't want a situation whereby the case will collect everything and it will be another burden.
Oh yeah, I can assure you 100%.
Collection rate be?
I can assure you 100%. The BA Presbytery, that is Brown House Presbytery, has taken. We have 31 districts in the Presbytery, so every Presbytery has been charged or taxed to see to it that when the waste products are collected, they come and take it. Or we inform the Presbytery to come with their van to come and pick them up.
So for you, Avana Rose is easier.
What's that? One tell the Abra Rose canon. Nidimpa of Germany. Of Germany no abagana. Until Nidimpa no abona 10 sano. Could you repeat it once?
Yes.
Bit by bit. Yeah.
Okay. It's Rose. Sophie. Ulrike. Hornung.
Oh.
Rose.
We've heard the name of Rose. She's here to speak to us on waste management and recycling. So I want us to be quiet and listen to her. She has something special for us. So
today I will talk to you about plastic waste and about recycling. I will ask you some questions, and at the end you can also ask me some questions if you have them.
There Abra Rose Kenyina say and then onamu bekasa da fa ye waste products plastic and then nam montension no ye bekasa fa na kasa mu no obebi saw ati mi se bi obebi saw question na won so ohumwaye a wama humwaye.
So my first question to you, if you think about plastic, do you know anything that is made out of plastic?
So what's the question no bisa no? What you say? Hey, and what you say there? Also say rubber ewo ye hu ye twa hu ahia no. Den pa na wo dwene ho a hu say ye de rubber eye.
Bi na da kwa. To say we bi.
Den na ye.
Onum nsuo no wi a den na betim dia ye.
Enima bebre ye twa hu ahia de rubber ye. Den na ye betim de rubber ye. Oh, yes. Cup.
Really good.
Yes. Plastic chair. Rubber bowl. Yes.
Matres.
Yes. Rubber mattress. I'm talking about rubber mattress. Maybe he's talking about rubber mattress. Okay. Yes, you. Filling bottle. Okay. Right. You well done well. Okay.
So as you can see, we use the plastic in a lot of different things that we use in our daily life.
So who say the rubber? You use
but for today, these two are the most important plastic that we will talk about, but I will tell you about it later. First, I want to say that there's a lot of good things about plastic. It's cheap to produce, it holds long when it rains, it doesn't damage, we can use it for many different things, it can also take many different forms. So that are really good things about plastic that we can use in our daily life.
And then plastic can want some no bottle. Use and it's sachet one use no and no obeka one some. Now plastic here product beer yet me you soon na boy bebre. Now I never know what plastic no say. What you say here what one train no. And send them a check and son. I say, and no person will come as man of each.
But also, there are a lot of negative sides of plastic that are not so good for us. Because plastic is a material that doesn't resolve. So if we throw it on the floor, it doesn't go away. If we throw maybe an apple or a banana on the floor, after 3 weeks it will be gone because it resolves, but plastic doesn't.
Okay. The person was trying to say, what was would you do now? No, auto etching. Acha na watch me and son, na day, afro. And I said, we took an answer and I said, if you may be a DBA, no good enough to a home at one, and chant now I day, afro. Now, Rob and a dear, and Tessa.
So, the problem about it is, if we just throw it everywhere, it will never go away. And it can harm our environment, it can harm the animals. Maybe if the animals eat the plastic, they can get sick. Also, it can harm our bodies because from the plastic, really small particles can come also in our body and in our organs, so that can harm our health as well.
There are actually humans and so no, I want no sachet rubber now. What to go basa, and yet a higher pomoding, the yare day, a brain, and rubber no saquaya debia. Sir, would join us upon to cry a general more fun or real. But me kuno. And the bad side of rubber na ye can and Sabwabia Faria, it's me, Ekuna, it's me, the Yare Breno. Okay.
So, to solve that problem, we have 2 solutions that we can do. The first one is a bit more difficult, but also the better solution. We can just try not to use too much plastic so we don't have to make it to waste. So, for example, if you go to the market, you can try to take 1 bag and put everything you buy in 1 bag instead of taking 5 bags. Or also if you use maybe a plastic bowl, try to use it more than 1 time before throwing it away, so we just produce less waste.
Okay, yeah, also, oh, Yashma, so cotard, Ebia, cotton tomatoes, and I say, Jenny, Okoye, no, you the good rubber, Emma, and out the buy. Okono, Ebia, sign 1 fashion and cook. What's the alcohol, Wakoto, Yadi, Yazande Guru Bibamo, and to be no rubber now, but also feel. Intianka, Okota, no. Na rubber na udi kan ko tade e bibi gu mu ma no ubetuma fe no a eden e de akọ na ade na wasa akọ akoto no udi agum na udi aba se de be ya process no yeden en no so e efio bebre.
But I know that it's difficult because we drink from plastic bottles, a lot of things are packaged in plastic. So there's a second solution, and that is called recycling. Have you heard about recycling before?
So what's it? Recycling. What's to say you can't recycle? You can't recycle and what's it? What's it? What's it? Recycling what's something? You can't recycle for any day. Then the bow dream.
Recycling. The word recycle.
Yes, recycling. Say, oh, far, dear, young fan, say, you to a good young fan, now what done any a day baby, so much pain. Especially JHS, you know, even class 4, you know, recycling. Say, a debia, why you swear now I send Kao to Nemo Wafa, now I sent any at the aya baby for so much pain.
Yes. Good. Yeah, so like he already said, I think, is that you take the plastic and you make a new material out of it so that you can use it again.
Yeah, and in the person trying to say plastic beer, what you used to send your fire out the tray. 1 month sooner, now I send Kao to but over to me, at the name of the Ayade for the best Boawankasa.
And in Sunyani, where I work, we established a recycling station 3 months ago. And what we do there is we take the pure water bags and also the plastic bottles and we recycle it so we can make something new. To make it work, we have to take the bottles, we have to remove the label. We also have to remove the lid, and then we separate it by color. So the blue bottles go with the blue, the brown bottles with the brown, the green with the green. And then we put it in a machine. The machine makes it really small, and then we get really small pieces of plastic out of it.
And then all kind of say, anti Sunyane or my BSR recycle a plant in the air. And one on way, Juma to see Nani or Moyan say plastic bottles, you know, almost FFF and the Ombenya be now we now why a rubber knife and nam hono I plant no stick and way every home. No, I say in the lid and on the Katan on the side every home. Now, on my bob one walk will our callous, Senia is here now. On the beer when a husu, and told the who's in a bed and a beginner. Now, I boano. Now, on my time, a machine not pressing. I'm an eye kitty, send a beer. I'm an eye kitty, send a beer on between the eye at the full beer on Pest on my day.
So the machine is still really new, and you can imagine it like an animal that only likes to eat certain foods. So the machine only eats the bottles and the pure water bag, no other waste.
Until all kind of say, machine or my idea, no. Essence a monumentino. Idea to me a pure water rubber, and no different man or sign bottle no so a container no and on kwan or multimedia film emanating ASI mano.
So for the recycling to work, it's really important that we separate our plastic bottles from the other waste that we have, because if the other waste comes into the machine will break and we cannot do it.
It said all can it's answer machine no currently no near my munu and it me the FM plastic bottle and a pure water sachet no and on kwan do me a no I was say to me a and on kwan free sab waste na ya gada ni nyina mo se na be ya wo de gu machine mu a other waste no enko say no and I say waste bia nye rubber and I say nye bottle no enko ha no enti niam mienu we and na itimi eye ho adwuma.
So today I'm also here to ask you if you use plastic bottles and also the pure water rubber bags, that you separate it, that you collect it. You can bring it here, and then when you have collected enough, they will pick it up and bring it to the recycling station. So we have more material, the plastic doesn't go to waste on the street, and we can make something new out of it.
And also, what behind me, obesity in our say, Unum suona or bottle one. Crano, men tone can any to guno. And that's all no such a water, auto pure water, and that's all no we are. One casabua, no day is ho. Or mamma boa no mana a dawson, a dawson, and penny for me back. Now, or mother fat, Eddie Abba, or station ho, now sign I recycle as I the name. Normally, I had to be beer, that's how I bet a boy. Brano, Mraya born one, and say, yeah, never be no, or Baba fat. I'm a people are not be because I one kind of to be a
So the recycling station buys the plastic waste that they use, so you will also get a small reward for collecting it. So if you want to tell your family or your friends, then maybe we can collect more, and then maybe it can help your school too. Yeah, so if you collect your waste and bring it here, only the bottles and the rubber bags, then that would be really good, and I think it would help the environment a lot.
All right, and then all kind of say, send an Americano. So, what you boa rubber, such a water no, rubber no, and no be bree. Or the old woman, I saw it back around, pack no what press it, and on qua separate no. Now bottles and on qua see a day, a separate no. A door swan on Baba top. Not also when you big a credit after boost. When you big a credit out of pen near my wow. And you see, I know I'm on the bonus say, Ukofia, Boma, me, Opa partner, bushing a phone, we are more money in our money. Say, you want no bed, to be an sure, on one, or beyond a pure water bottle no beer. And I said, "Onum soon we are, Buano. Once a year, you were plastic rubber being so the more to boom. Near to say, 5-star more, nay, if I say, energy drink, they will and yet that deal, Robber Kaiser, no, nay, Mamunim, Cola, Sani Maninano, bottle, Timu Bob, Wedding in an door, that's all man saying for us here. They will come and pay you, or make your cat. no ma fa ne ma no se na be ya almost odwuma no mo ye no ombenya materials dey den e dey aye because ya fa ba omunya materials fa nya machine be si won ya bibia. All right.
That's what I have to tell you about recycling. Do you have any questions?
Also, obi was in bisa bi obetuma bisa. Ne wa kan nyina sa won ti bibia se. Na se wo pese wo bisa bibia. E business ne ye be no nti bisa asem.
Enya do do sen no ba ba fa.
Yes.
Say wo ba ko ne ye. Okay, no tete no. And also can be an answer. Say what start. Say package
packing.
No. White one and a come.
White one.
What's back now? Okay,
let me ask you. We also want to be alone. What is the question that he asked was, you see, when you buy the pure water, the pack, the container that they pack the pure water sachet inside, is that one you need?
Yes.
The white, okay. The white quality.
Yes, we can take it.
Okay, that almost homogeneous.
What size? No, we know about the fact. We never go sen no ba.
Yo, the question is, how in what quantity they gather before you can come and buy?
The more the better. We collect everything together at the Presbyterian church with him. So when there's enough here, he will pick it up, and then when they have a lot, the people from Sunyani will come.
All right. Into us, the Obenya do be Obenya Wahano, so one penny for money. One person, or the same center and Saturday on France and Presby Church. And this is Unya can say, oh, hey, now, woman, on Baba Fat Alcohol Saturday, and also the doors on the Kusuyan. This other bench, so we have more. Be our winner, there be no Maprana, also for money. On Baba Benham Balloon, no matter. Some of the Alcohol Saturday, no, not over the other. And I hope that is it. Yes. Uncle, will be a new person.
Skill. Skill and skill to be weak.
Okay. Do you want to say on better the second shoe? No, with the 60 and years old. Ah, no way. Okay. And I say, Muntiani, almost almost simply now the same skill. I the top. I'm glad the money may go quite the my sale be. Ah, and she, oh, Bob, and I say, be a bag in the wood, so be on the wall, the basis are in no more scale. Or say scale 1 kilo be higher than 70 pesos. 7,000. 70 pesos. Now, so we want to one year, what's the son of J. One year, what's the son of one? What's the son of Kama?
My first question is also, I can't jump and say, no, you want a man. And the phone cry, Taka, no, how to find TV, because we say, and also more Asekye, and a second you fresh for so almost so a water, such as water, such as a way, and also almost you fresh for to be.
Be proud of David.